What's up, YouTubers? PokeJediTrek here. First of all, happy 2022. And hopefully 2022 will be a better year than the last 2 years because of how much hell we've been going through since the end of winter 2020. Some of you may not know this, but for those that saw my vlog when I went to the Alaska State Fair last summer, my mental health had been impacted by COVID-19 health restrictions. I was finding myself almost unable to deal with crowds and getting startled to the sound of someone coughing. Also, every time I look up the impact of COVID on Wikipedia, I get depressed and tempted to shed tears because it's so hard for me to recoup after the aftermath of the research. Also, despite the fact that movie theaters managed to reopen last year, I still refuse to go to the movies due to fears of catching COVID despite my vaccination status. On March 12th, I got my first dose and my second on April 9th, and I got my booster on December 27th. Not to mention, the fact that it's been mutating into new variants like Delta and Omicron keeps giving me feelings that regardless of when this pandemic officially ends, it's gonna haunt me for the rest of my life. Especially there have been reports on how COVID has been screwing up the lives of America's youth, including yours truly. The only good thing for me to come out of this pandemic, my YouTube channel has reached some major subscriber milestones. Some of you may notice that I am less than 90 subscribers away from hitting the 1,000 subscriber milestone. But even if I hit it, I still need 4,000 watch hours on all my public videos. I don't normally share my channel analytics with my fans, but I thought I'd show you because all these years, I work so hard on these videos, yet I am not getting a lot of views. In fact, right around the time when I uploaded my cover of Thank You by Dido back in September, some people who work as YouTube channel promoters messaged me on Instagram with interest in promoting my channel. One of them sent me this screenshot on what I need to do to increase my search engine optimization, or SEO for short. It shows me that I need to make some changes to my upload defaults. I felt I should wait until New Year's Day to start all over again. But before I undergo these changes for good, I would like to assure you all that it is me behind this channel, like it has been the last 10 years. In fact, sometime prior to Halloween, the discussion tab went away and it was replaced with community tab. I personally didn't like it at first, but then I figured I should use it in accommodation with my main video animation uploads. In fact, some of you may notice during the second half of 2021, the art direction for my animated music videos for covers as well as some scenes in my Halloween and Christmas specials. It's all because I used a different software called Paint.net, and it's actually better than MS Paint because I can add extra details without needlessly sacrificing time. An example. If you take a look at this clip from my cover of Physical by Olivia Newton-John, you may notice that when this woman is doing a backstroke in the pool, how detailed everything is. One layer is the background showing the floor of the pool, another layer shows her body submerged, third one is the water, which is just an aqua blue screen at half the opacity, and the other layer is the woman's face, arms, and hair over the water. Pretty neat, huh? One last thing I'd like to bring up before I wrap this up. Sometime in mid to late 2022, I may end up being unable to make certain types of live action videos for you, mostly due to circumstances outside my control. And here's what I mean by what I just said. The day after Thanksgiving, my mother made the announcement that she is moving to Seattle, Washington, in the aforementioned time period, and I'm going to expect a major change in housing. If I move into a group home, I might find myself unable to shoot cooking videos because I'll need access to the kitchen, and I could end up having housemates who will be full of chagrin about me shooting videos in the kitchen, or I may not be able to shoot live action music videos for covers. Hell, I might end up having housemates who do not want their faces shown or their voices heard on YouTube. I have until late summer, early fall to finalize my decision. Anyway, this is the New Year's message I'd like to leave for all my fans. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time.